Well, where's the game? It's not viewing the right windows, guys. There we go. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let me get chat here. I am a little bit late tonight. Just things going on. How is everyone? Hello, George. Almost called you Burger. Hello, George. Welcome to the stream. Jorge. Hello, Jorge. Hello, Minecrafter. Welcome. Blabadonka Scroll. Reject Paper Mario. Embrace Egg Mario. Egg. I am late. I know. Ren, thanks for being late. I could finish my entire dinner in between the time you usually start and when you started. Wow. I'm pretty late, guys. Sorry about that. Just things can't be helped. Not much. Don't got anything. Let me hang on. Shy Guy looks a little bit off. Why does he look off? Shrink you down a little bit. He's a little too big. There we go. There we go. Had to help bring in some groceries. Yeah, bringing in the groceries. Are you a one-trip kind of guy? And can you do it all in one trip? It's in for repairs, the blue bus. Indeed, that sound is available now. It's wild. No, must have had a lot of milk or something. That's usually what stops me from bringing it all in at once, is milk or like detergent and stuff. We have to feed a village. A village. We have an entire village to feed. Between you and me, the village could do with a little less feeding. What is this? Oh, I see. Okay, guys. Epic puzzle time. I didn't have time today. I apologize. I am sorry. I'm not happy about it. There's a thingy. I probably should turn that down during stream. There's CapCut. CapCut sends the most notifications. It's so annoying. Who are you and how did you get here? Irene. Alright. Can we get through this wall? No, I guess not. I don't know what that did. Did that do anything over here? I don't know. Maybe it opened this up? That's probably what it did, didn't it? What on earth is this big complicated maze? Okay, so that just connects to there. Oh, you're very late, Token Bat. I can't believe it. You've been here. You are an hour and no, you're 46 minutes late, Batman. I can't believe you. How dare you? Hello, Twinny. Welcome. My phone is charging, so I'll be lurking. Yeah, no worries. You let your phone charge. Be bad if the battery died. Tell you what, the name Peak is pretty smart. So like when you say I was playing Peak, you don't necessarily mean that you were playing Peak. the game, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, Token Bat. Do you got proof? Do you got proof of that? I don't know about that, Token. Alright, we made it. Oh, we gotta do the circle one. That's what he means. Peak is a game. There is a game called Peak now. Like, that's the name of the game, Peak. DK Bonanza has been fun so far. It's just satisfying as people said it would be to destroy everything. I see you finally got around to playing it then. Is it not like unbelievable? It's the same. You can I can smell the Odyssey team all over it. They're all over that game. They've left so many references, or not references, but just similarities to Odyssey, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. That's great. That's a good decision. Wise decision. Because I'm quite fond of Odyssey. It's more than just style. It's them. The mechanics are very similar too. I will admit. I noticed there was what was the first thing that I noticed that was really close? It was what was the first thing that I thought of? Because I think that when you spin and DK starts to roll around, that made me think a lot about it. But you don't have the. I'm trying not to spoil anything. Quite a bit faster than I. Hang on. I figured out how to tick quite a bit faster for Odyssey. Well, let me tell you, I've already found some combos of like moves that I think are going to be used in speedrunning. Like the way you move in the game, at least for a while, I think, I could be wrong, I think this is the way most speedrunners are going to be moving early game. I don't know about late game though. I gotta beat the game. The thing is, I'm excited to beat the game to do two things. One, to just have the game beat. 3 is to watch speedrunners. Okay, I'm really confused. Where have I not gone yet? I can't get up there, can I? No. Pressing Y and rolling midair gets you a quick boost forward and a slight jump in the air. Then spamming Y preserves your elevation slightly. That would be layer, not level. Get with the game, Minecrafter. No, I think it was kind of neat how they did it too. That was what it was. It was the way the levels are divided up and the stuff. That's what made me think of Okay, guys, I'm so lost. I knew my singing monster just dropped. Insane. Huge news. That's what it was for me. It was the way the levels were treated. I will say, I knew very little about the game. The bonanzas were a little bit of a surprise. I had seen like images of Donkey Kong in like this ultra mega mode. I didn't know what that was. Obviously now I do. More linear than Odyssey? I don't know. I feel like Odyssey was pretty linear. A lot of people throw that out. It's what it is, the late game. Odyssey late game is a lot more open. Most of Odyssey's pretty linear. I mean, you can get away with not doing some stuff, Like Sand Kingdom, you probably can just avoid the main plot of that and make your way through, but like there are certain kingdoms like that, obviously you can do, like Sand Kingdom, like I said. I don't know, I'm very curious to see how speedrunners are able to glitch through stuff. I already know that the main category is going to be bonanza-less. Like, I can't wait to see the bonanza-less category. How do they do these things without the bonanza? There's going to be some way that they can clip through walls. Okay, guys, I'm not having any bit of fun right now. This is just a bad design right here. Oh, man. I don't remember what the layer was called, and I don't want to say... I don't remember what number it was, and I don't want to say the name of it to spoil it, so... Did you tell me what to do, Intername? No. You just said my name, Rin. Are you that frustrated? But that's kind of the point, though, Minecraft. It'd be kind of stupid if they gave you multiple ways to go without digging. Stop blaming the game for your bad skills. Look, I understand a lot of times my skill is a cause of being bad in games, but very, very rarely is that ever finding where to go. Okay? Alright, so it's not here. Alright, there's a crack. Well, did you beat the game? I have not beat the game yet. I've been savoring it. This is the first big game in a long time for me. Like, big game. Pikmin 4 was exciting. Tears of the Kingdom was hype, but this is essentially a 3D Mario to me. So I'm savoring it all the same. This is essentially the Odyssey for a while. I do have a map, but it's not a good map at all. I mean, well, I take that back. It's a pretty decent map. As far as the Mario and Luigi games I've played so far, which would be 2, this is the best map. Anyway, Tokabay, I'm sure you're gonna be happy to know that Digital Age is gonna be going and seeing Superman with who we deemed was canonically boyfriend from FNF. So she has the ability to do things that I could never. Unrelated, but I really like seeing the Kermit lagging stream to get so many views. Something just hit me. I got more Pikmin 4 ads than Switch 2 ads. Pikmin 4 was a bigger event, I'm sorry. You waited since 2017 for the Switch. You waited since 2013 for Pikmin 4. Let me go see. How many views does Kermit Lag Stream 2 have? You know, I wonder if it's the thumbnail people like. Because I quite like that thumbnail. That's one of my favorite thumbnails. Out of all my streams, only a few would rank above that. The Squidward eating color splash, the music stream, some Minecraft ones, a lot of ones that Garf has made, to be honest. My least favorite stream thumbnail, honestly. Oh, my favorite one's probably Mario Maker 2 with the poison. That's probably one of my favorites. That's just perfect cinematography there, or photography, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, composition. My least favorite though is it's either the pixel art and DK Returns or City Folk, to be honest. The DK, Donkey Kong Returns is just very basic, just says pixel art, and then City Folk, I don't know. The black line at the bottom works, just not my favorite. Those are probably my 2 least favorite, in most recent. Pikmin 71 is going to be the best Pikmin game, I can already feel it. Masterpiece Music is probably my favorite thumbnail. Yeah, that's up there. That is up there. That one, that's probably like number Honestly, oh, that is a good thumbnail. Let me go back and look at it. I love getting distracted. Man, it's such a good pixel art too, because it's like a unique style. It's not just a copy paste. Like, you think of that's a Mario in pixel art that's not been shown before. That's original pixel art Mario and Luigi. It's not just like a version of them in some other game. Yeah, that might be my favorite one. Animal Crossing, the original Animal Crossing stream thumbnails, those were kind of pretty basic. Those were not the best. It was basically just Animal Crossing with my character.
Hello.
So.
Frankly, it's
Bummer.
Crabs Will Die. That's a good one. That's a good thumbnail. 1 gorilla versus 100 renaissances. I need to make just a list of all the good ones. Hello, Spiral. Welcome to the stream. It's always a treat when you see Spiral on a non-Hollow Knight stream. The Hollow Knight video, I was thinking, is probably going to be the last big essay video for at least a long time. Possibly a year. Who knows? I may not do another one. I may not be able to do another one for a little while. So I'm glad I got that one done when I did, because that's like the last big thing right now. Music, I gotta keep writing the script for music. I've been very busy lately. I haven't been able to keep writing the script for music. Music too. I need to. I reached a bit of a roadblock. I couldn't tell where to go. The beginning is great though. Oh come on, I've been to a lot of not Hollow Knight streams now. I know you have, but like, I didn't mean that like a negative way, like you never come to normal streams. I meant it as like, I just meant as like it's good to see you, even if it's, you know, the Mario Galaxy thumbnail is a good one. Let me go back and look. I didn't scroll back that far. Kirby Dream Land 3, I was happy with those. I wanted to see if numbering the streams did well. I need to keep doing that. I should have brought that back. Numbering the streams, I think, did well. On the thumbnail, 1, 2. It's just hard to keep up with that. Oh yeah, which galaxy are you talking about? The one with SpongeBob, my 71st playthrough, or my 21st? I said 71 for no reason. Or the one with the painting from the game. The SpongeBob one or the normal one? The Hollow Knight SpongeBob with the skeletons. So funny. The 3D World multiplayer one. And then there's Sparrows. Man, what did that poll? Did that poll ever finish? For which one I react to? I shouldn't. As of right now, I shouldn't have lost to Bonker. Unless someone has stolen them. Because I didn't take them out of the chest. They're still just in that chest. Sparrows won? Okay. Next stream I react to will be Sparrows.
Let's go.
I like how the world is like phasing in and out of existence. That was not even stream, that was just the game. Mexican Shy Guy, yep. Alright, what do we want to do? Let's practice Bomb Derby some more. Why'd the big one miss? Of course it would just get dizzy for no reason. George, I like the way you did that, George. You throw a little fun fact in there. All right. But I did know that already, George. I believe you have mentioned it once or twice. We'll just use the hammer. Oh man, I did the wrong one. This does nothing. Well, I was thinking, Minecrafter, I feel like one is not enough. For as many streams as I want to sort of catalog or whatever, or relive, I feel like I need to do it at least twice a year. And it would be around this time. What is like the first one's in March. What is 6 months later to that? How many months is 6 months later? I'm crazy. So you're saying you need a fourth yearly event? 6 months after March is Thanksgiving. Okay. Man. When could the second reaction be? I want to react to it another time. I would not make this like a big thing. Like, I wouldn't probably have Bummer Saga with it. You know. Well, I shouldn't be too close to Thanksgiving. Then you'd be spaced out. We have March permanently marked in. We have Thanksgiving permanently marked in as holidays. The St. Patrick's and Thanksgiving, we've stolen those. Both of those are ours. The winter event is March, the St. Patrick's. We've had a lot of events this summer, I feel like. At least recently. Like we had at Donkey Kong Bonanza, we had Minecraft, we had Paper Mario. Here recently, I guess. And we are still planning at the moment to have Chess Stream 3, which should be this Friday, but Unfunny has said that his schedule has gotten a little crowded. He can't stream this week. What's the bad thing is my schedule's been too busy to even watch him play Pikmin. That's the sad part. I haven't been able to watch him play Pikmin. The peak game. Where did he get to last time, Internet? What am I reacting to? I'm just gonna be reacting to myself, like all vain people do. He got the winged Pikmin. He got my favorite Pikmin. The best Pikmin. Maybe. A lot of people like purples. And blues. Blues and purples seem to be the most popular. Which is funny, because I feel like blues aren't used as much. I still wish there was a deep underwater section. Like, I would love to have a level where you could only use blues. Underwater. Like a big underwater level. That's what I'd love. I thought we were getting that in Pikmin 4, but the ads lied. It was kind of more of just a beachy area, which was still a fun area. Don't get me wrong. Great area to explore. And I want a desert level. Like, both levels that I wanted. Desert, like nothing, like just dry, and then a lot of water. Both of them were just the same level, and it was like not even much of either. The submerged castle on the table. He's gonna save Louis on Monday. Exciting. Man, he's making it through that game quick. He's doing pretty good. I know it's not like a complicated game. You know, it's the shortest Pikmin game. Who is Louis? So, you know Pikmin, the franchise and all? There's Olimer. He's the main guy. But then he has a co-worker who's named Louis. He's a very divisive character. Honestly, Louis might be one of the most debatable, like, Nintendo characters. As far as, like, people loving it or hating it. Like, I think most everyone agrees that we either love or hate a character most of the time. But Louis is like... I mean, they're all kind of weird looking, but he's the blue one. He was introduced in Pikmin 2. Alright. Oh, I need to use some items. The one with the baby face. That doesn't really help me. Olimar and Louis have like the same face. Hello, Raven Turn, welcome. Hello there, Shy Guy looking fly as usual. Indeed. You know what that makes me think of is the Milo Murphy theme song. Because in the hang on, we could use another mushroom on Mario and Luigi. In the theme song, Milo, he says, "Look at my sweater vest, I look so fly." So every time I hear that, I think of that. Tabor Table Rabbit. Yep. That was, the Advent calendar will return this winter. So I hope you're excited for that. As long as y'all don't make enormous requests, I should be able to do everything again. I know I missed a lot last year. MC Emergency Room, yep. It's been a long time since someone called me that. It has been a bit, I think. But I mean, I'm not used, I wouldn't know. You don't know who Raven Tavern is? Come on, guys, you should know who Raven Tavern is. It's Tabor Table Rabbit. I'm just a dude with a degree escaping from reality. See? He likes to escape reality, and who doesn't? Reality is a pretty mid place, honestly. Hey Ring, can you recommend me a good capture card to use for Switch 2? I've still been using the same one I used for Switch. I don't know the name of it. I'd have to get that for you later. Just look up on Amazon. I use Amazon a lot. Do you ever use Amazon at all? And the reason I do is just because it's convenient, it's quick. Most of the time the products are fine. I know it's not like the best place to shop from, but like, I prefer not having to go anywhere, and if I can avoid that, that's fine by me. Bonanza Video continued to do well. The short, yeah, I like how I don't even keep up with it anymore. I've got to the point that I don't even like to check sometimes. I just like to let it go out in the wild. It did do well. I wonder, what is it doing? What does the graph look like? Is it still climbing? Or is it plateaued? No, it's still climbing. It did plateau, but it's starting to climb again. Man, good short. It is a good clip. It is a perfect moment in the game to clip. I'm so glad I did that. You use Amazon? Okay. So just on Amazon, just search for Switch 2 or Switch capture card. I think mine is 4K, but like I could never do that on my computer. My computer couldn't handle that. It wasn't super much. I actually checked for capture cards, and all of them cost more than $30. Yeah, they are going to be... A good one's going to be a little around that price. I wouldn't buy a super expensive one. I don't think that would be worth it, to be honest. Don't want to buy one horrible. I'm so glad I did that. The me in the room. The me in the room. I don't get it. Hey, Rin, can I make a quick request for the sake of science? Yeah? For the sake of science, indeed. The joke is that I clipped it. Right. Thank you, Minecrafter. You did show me the short. I forgot to say that. The credit does go to Minecrafter. I did it in the game, but I never would have thought to turn that moment into a short if it wasn't for Minecrafter. Can you apply a sharpness filter to the main gameplay video? Maybe. Which window is that? Window capture. Let me see. Filters. Let me add a new one. What do we want to add? Color correction, color key, crop pad, HDR tone mapping, image mask, luma key, render delay, scroll sharpen. There is sharpen. Alright, here's the slider. Well, what do you know? That's not too bad. Turning it up. It's kind of blurry when you keep it all the way down. Should I turn it up, guys? Hello, Eggnog. Still no new subscriber for my other channel. Eggnog. Yep, all credit goes to me and no one... Yep. It can go all to Minecrafter. No, we probably aren't Intername. What do you guys think? I don't want to leave it all the way up. But, like, it's better than all the way, I think. Like, just barely. Like, this is 0. I think it should be a little bit up. Which do you think will become your most viewed video first? Pikmin video or Zelda video? Number to beat is 106,000. Let me see. What is the Pikmin video at? That's the short, right? 106,000 is the short. Man, I have so many unlisted videos. All of those videos I've shared in Consultants, I gotta delete. Alright, Zelda video is at 35, and Pikmin is at 86. But Pikmin is growing considerably slower than Zelda. Zelda got 182 the last 48 hours, while Pikmin only got 85. If it keeps at the trend right now, if it doesn't alter or change, Zelda video, even though it's much lower. I think if it keeps where it is right now, I could be wrong, and the math might not add up that way. But if it changes and it flops the other way, definitely Pikmin. If Pikmin speeds up at all, I think it's Pikmin. But at the rate it's going right now, what do you think, Minecraft? You're the stats guy. Forg indeed. Well, I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna leave it up. Not all the way. I'm gonna put it like 40. 30. I'm gonna put it at 30. That's a good idea. Should I do the other one? Should I do the little screen? And again, we're not doing pixel art tonight, guys, so like... I'm gonna leave that one 20. That was a... Thank you for that, Raven turn. Hello, J.O. Welcome. J&A's. Little screen is tiny enough, I don't think it needs it. Well, I put a little bit on it. We sacrificed pixel art for this. We did Intername, but it's every other day. So tomorrow I do 2. If Carlin doesn't make me do another Bowser level 1. Okay, so I'm guessing we find Bowser Jr. We'll find the princesses too. And again, I got a late start tonight. I mean, how far am I into the game, Intername? Am I anywhere close? Like break it down into like thirds or fourths or fifths. Where am I? How many fourths? How many fifths? How would you break this down? Are there chapters? There aren't really chapters, are there? Yeah, we got some money. We can buy some stuff. We're gonna buy 2 of those. 2 of those. We're gonna buy pretty much 2 of everything. It's always good to stay stocked, even if I have these. Ooh, we'll buy more of those. We need those a lot. I don't think money does anything else either, so... Alright. I still have 3 zones after this? Okay. That's not too bad. Tomorrow warns will probably be simple, but absolutely 0 promises. And if they end up not being simple, they'll end up being the opposite. Very complicated. Lovely. I'm farther than I was last stream, that's true. Like 2/3? Okay. From your alt account adventure. Alright, where am I trying to get to? Where on the map is the arrow? Is it in this village? Guess it's in this village. The village. Card shop. I've not bought any cards. That's a clothing shop. Let's go check this real quick. Hello, let me type the O real quick. Hello, O. Hello, O. Hello. I wish I could do the pun where you just take the O off the end of hello and make it hello O, but you know, obviously that has major consequences to that. Buy a solid Metal Gear. Good idea. I'm looking for a gear. I need it to be pretty solid and made out of metal, please. If you got any really solid Metal Gears, that'd be great. It can't be weak metal. That won't work. It's gotta be stiff, sturdy, solid. I might just lose my bonkers. Alright, let's look through these. That does 42. It's still the same thing. Don't want that. If anything makes anything go down, it's not worth it. Alright, this does 16 up for Paper Mario. That does 20 up. We might buy both of these. Do you think both of these are a good purchase? Intername? The counterwear? Sometimes lets you deal an equal damage to an enemy that damages you. And no special effects for the hammer. But it does 50 up. Built a model of Lex at a little... Oh, we're all talking like actual Metal Gears. You know, I actually got a PlayStation 1 emulator working not that long ago to get Metal Gear playing on that. That's what's funny. Okay. Gonna buy this. Yeah, we'll equip it. Then we'll go and we'll... Gonna buy this. We have not bought Paper Mario any equipment up to this point. Let's go and let's buy this, I guess. No point in not buying that if it increases stuff. Let's go back. Let's back out of here. Let's hang on. Let's look at gear. Gear. It's in for repairs. The blue bus. All right. Not gonna put that on. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. We equip that. Okay. We equip that. Everything goes down here. I'm just gonna take a look. Alright, Luigi. Alright, this makes everything go up. That's on Mario, though. Hang on. We need to buy... We could buy some gear for Luigi. This makes it go up by 38. So we won't buy Luigi a hammer. Because we just got him a new hammer. I don't want to make defense go down. Yeah, everything else is going to do that. Wait, let's check Paper Mario. Hang on. Looks good. Sometimes lets you deal equal. We're going to leave those on. Man, that goes up by 16. Oh, I can put these on still. Perfect. Alright, I feel good. Alright, let's go back. I missed some chat. I missed a blue bus sound? You did. So now blue bus is somewhat affordable. The top 5 should be forced to gamble all every stream. Rennie, if you're saying anything directed at me, I can't hear it. No one can hear me tonight. I would gamble all, but I want to have at least 1,200 safe so I can redeem frankly in the worst moment. Wise thinking there. Garf and O both have no audio, and both are notorious for having alt accounts. Coincidence? I think not. That, honestly, that's... Man. Remember, where are my eyes? How active was Garf when O was the most active? I feel like there was a point where Garf was not that active, and I feel like that was when O was the most active. I could be just misremembering like I do. They've obviously been at stream together multiple times, but like... I feel like there was a time where when O was the most active, Garf was the least. O isn't real. Imagine, it would crush me though. I gotta be completely honest. If I found out that O or Garf was an alt of one another, that they were just the same person, one of them didn't exist, probably O, it would crush me. I don't know what I would do. Have you ever seen both of me and Garf in the stream at the same time? Yeah, we have, but like, that's not that hard to pull off. Man, I don't know. Should we buy any cards? What if neither ever really existed? That one Batman meet leave. Have you ever seen... I'm gonna stop you right there. You're speaking to... Have you ever seen... I'm gonna stop you right there. This is written, guys. You know the answer. He has never seen. Do you think there was a time, though, when I wasn't blind? Do you think that could be in lore? What blinded me? Is it my anger? My absolute fury has blinded me. My rage, my ever-consuming rage has blinded me. As if I was a Jedi. Blinded by cringe and shame. You should write that into Bummer Saga. Paper Mario hadn't been established as blind yet. He has not, no. Okay, what's the goal here? Yikes, that was a close one. You were gonna get got. I'm gonna be on the deathbed, but then my grands are gonna say, "Enter, Rin's finally finished Paper Jam." Mario, you must be here to save us. No. Unless Garf lied to me about a bunch of personal things, O couldn't be Garf. Alrighty. Aye. Mario, over here. I forgot to read these guys in fancy voices. Bring all the paper toads to me, okay? Anytime you jump, the paper toads will jump too. Watch out for enemies and good luck. Oh, googly googly. Plus, O seems to be very annoyed by the Ozempic thing. That's true. But that could be... Like, think about it. That whole thing is an act to make sure we know that they're separate. Why does Garf go out of his way to call O Ozempic sometimes? Like, that's why Ozempic, like, he doesn't do that to anybody else. He doesn't have, like, a name that he calls anybody else that's, like, they hate the name. Other than Mew. He does call Mew Mewert. But, like... Can we run? Oh, we can run. And of course, the toads would run if you ran at them. Of course. Is that out? Okay. Garf is not O and Garf is not O. What? Garf is not O and Garf is not O. I don't know. I don't know, Batman. I have my reservations on the whole thing. Garf is not O and Garf not is O. Sorry. See, that's exactly what Garf would say. Think about it, guys. Okay, if they jump, it confuses the guy. Why do these ones want to run from me? Like, I'm here to help. Alright, please be... Oh, come on! This is awful! What's 2 plus 2? 4. Garf is a Cheerio. I like Cheerios. Cheerio. We don't say that anymore, do we? 22? Man, I'm just losing it. Of course, 2 plus 2 equals 22. Why would it equal a different number? There's no reason. Why can't I bring one toad at a time? Why has it got to be like... Why has it got to be like a mission where it's... Only one toad at any given time can be allowed inside the facility. Of course, I don't get it. I don't get it. There's no timer either. They tell me when that guy is gonna strike. He just shows up. It's like, all right. I think it's like 3 times, then he jumps. Okay, I gotta do on the 3rd one. How is Rin reading our chats if he's blind? Echologation. That's what the bummer is. Bummer. I scan the world. You can... Every time I say it, it's like... A little thing just flashes out around me like a wave. And just... Everything lights up. Like a sonar. Like, you know those little things where they spin? They're like... Bing! Bing! With mine, it just spins and it goes... Bummer. 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 It just scans the area. Okay. Oh, come on! It messed me up. There was like 2 of them and they spammed it. Yeah, but okay, Lakitu, intername, listen up. Lakitu won't take the toads unless I have all of them. Hello, Mr. Saturn Lives. Oh, your Sonic Plush Playhouse. Okay. I remember Sonic Plus Playhouse. Welcome back. I could not say plush. Sonic Plush Playhouse. That's like a tongue twister, guys. Say it 3 times quick. Sonic Plush Playhouse. Sonic Plush Playhouse. Sonic. Okay, it's not that hard. Peanut butter chocolate Cheerios. I've never had that. Dirinchia. As long as you can jump, it's fine. See, watch, you won't take them. Come back when you have all the paper toads. Come back when you have all the paper toads, okay? So I'll get them all. Hello, Paige. Welcome to the stream. What's your thoughts on Sega games? I've barely played any of them, to be completely honest. I know they own Angry Birds, so that's cool. I actually think out of all the companies that could have bought Angry Birds that couldn't be Nintendo, I would have wanted Sega, I think. I would have wanted Sega before Xbox or PlayStation. Gotta be honest. Alright, do I... No, I can't drill. Okay, never mind. Okay. Man. If they die now, I'm mad. Okay. Once you figure out when to dodge, you can do it. The current Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Jr. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't beat the game yet. The lore. Who wins, Plants from PvZ or the Angry Birds? Okay. It comes down to whether or not you're using movie or game accurate Angry Birds. Which ones are you counting? If you're counting movie, no chance. Now the game, I'd say it gets close. Much closer than if it was just the movie. The games, yeah, and the reason I say that is because of Terrence and Mighty Eagle. Those are the only 2 reasons that I would ever give them a chance. With those 2 removed, what is the goal? I don't even know what the goal is. Is it to catch what's falling or to avoid it? Oh, it's to catch it. Okay. Fall to the earth, you little pieces of paper. You beautiful little toads. Made out of paper. I would love a real-life Paper Mario. Okay, blue ones fall quick, guys, and they are awful because they bounce back and forth. Can't wait to see what yellow ones do. What do yellow toads fall like? What would cause paper to move like this? What's the difference? What the blue ones have that red ones don't? That make them move so sporadically. So much more random. So much quicker. How many toads? Okay, I can have 3 mistakes still, so. How many toads do I have to catch? Is there like a timer? 15. I got 15. How many more? Okay, red. There's gonna be a blue one that comes, and I'm gonna have to catch the blue one before I can catch the red one. Yep. I knew it. I can smell game design. Okay, it's getting really complicated now. Depth perception almost killed me multiple times. But I'm doing it. Okay, guys, this is a lot of This is not bad, because I've managed to do this with no mistakes up to this point. But it's been a challenge. This is really cool. This might be my favorite one, honestly. Because, like, it's giving me a challenge, but it's not like I've had to redo it multiple times. Like, I've managed to do this first try, no mistakes. So far. That could change. That was the final boss. That blue one. Oh, well, oh. All games. Well, then Angry Birds. You literally, you have Yoda. You have Darth Vader and Yoda on the same team versus a couple plants. I'm sorry. If you count that. Yeah, I don't know how much the Transformers really add to that, to be honest. Star Wars, like, Angry Birds power off the roof. The fact that all of those would be on one side. The light and dark side balanced on the same side against plants. Mario Kart World proved that the current Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Jr. Did it? I can smell game design. Yeah, that game tends to be in... Yeah, game design tends to be in a game. If Ren has dementia, how does he remember he has dementia? I have dementia. Yeah, dementia is dementia, but you can remember that you have dementia and nothing else. Void P is the main reason. What does Void P do? I gotta beat Donkey Kong soon. I'm gonna be spoiled. I didn't get a chance to play it at all today. He can shoot peas that are straight up galaxies. Yeah. Ren lies. He has dementia written on a sticky note. I can tell you guys are just itching to rescue some paper toads. Alright, paper toads peel off. Being a peel tonight. Thankfully, I have not. So whatever the big finale of the game is like, I have no idea. That's what's cool. I don't scroll on YouTube as much as I used to. Okay, so that'll let me do that, but it won't let me do the drill. Okay. The mechanic I think that is done best is the climbing. I will say one slight issue I feel like with the climbing, or not necessarily climbing, Donkey Kong is very sensitive with the way you move. Like, he's quick, which is not a bad thing. But when you're trying to be precise, like, get creep slowly to an edge, it's very, very hard. I have died at least once or twice because Donkey Kong just ran off the edge when I wasn't trying to. So, like, that is one thing I'll say. Man, how do you do that? Kingdom Hearts 2 minigame vibes. This is a ripoff of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Is it? Guys, can you believe it? They ripped off a Sonic game. Come on, I did that. That was right. I'm so used to this being the stream intro outro song, it feels weird actually hearing it in-game. I wish there was a climb down button like Breath of the Wild. Oh, like you stand on the edge and then... That would be good. Why did I not do that the first time? Yeah, this is the intro outro music. I liked it enough in earlier tutorials of this game that I thought that'll be the song I'll use. Mario and Luigi and Kingdom Hearts have the same music composer. Really? That's actually a pretty cool fact. Does EG like Kingdom Hearts? I thought he liked Epic Mickey. Which, by the way, I'm going to stream in a couple months. About a month now, I guess. All right. I thought it was specifically Mickey, but I could be wrong. And yeah, that's pretty good, Raven Turn. You've got good ears. I've never played Kingdom Hearts, so I don't think I could have done that. You know, obviously. Kingdom Hearts. Always thought that was a weird game. Never fully understood it. Like, it's Disney, but it's not, but it is. It's just like... Yoko Shimamura, or something like that. I think she was called, which is the composer of Mario and Luigi Kingdom Hearts. That's cool. Paper Mario and Origami King OST is great and could have been the Nintendo Switch 2 system music. Man, if Origami King music was used for the Switch 2 system music, I would have blew a gasket. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done, to be honest. I would have anti-bummered way too hard. I still wish there was a way that you could choose to have system music or not. Like, I do understand people like the quickness of the Switch 2. Like, I do understand that. It is very quick. All the same, I'd love me some Nintendo music. More music from Nintendo, so... I wish there was a way you could, like, just turn the feature on and off. Like, you want quick, you want to optimize, you want to turn the system on really quickly, or do you want to have fun with the system and turn on the music and stuff, and themes and things, you know? That's what I'd like. They should have allowed you to play Nintendo music in the home menu. Man, a plug-in, or whatever you call it, for Nintendo Music, the app, on the Nintendo Switch 2. That might be the best idea I've ever heard. You can pick your own menu music. Well, that tone was pretty easy to get. Or even boot up a song that everyone liked used on the menu. eShop music. They just don't want you shopping anymore, guys. They don't want you buying their games. Official. I know I could just run on that thing, but this is more fun. And it's not any bit harder. I think GCN, GameCube, NSO should have the GameCube menu music play. There you go. That's how you fix it. Give the virtual consoles the menu music. Do I get a cookie? That would be a Mr. Beast thing. I don't offer cookies to subscribers. I don't got that kind of money to just throw on a cookie every now and then. They're expensive. You ever seen how much cookies go for? It's like $5. Who has that kind of money? Oh, those were to catch you in case you fell. I wish I could give a cookie. But then there's also the problem of mailing it and delivering it. And, you know, you'd probably get baked a second time in the mail. Alright. You're making it. I think they planned at one point to include music on the menu in eShop, but it must have been too taxing on the hardware. Why do you say that? Costco has their really, really good marshmallow cookies right now. I've never had those. I don't have a Costco near me. I heard rumors, though, that they were going to be putting one in close by. So if we ever did, I guess I got to go and eat the chocolate cookie or whatever it is that people love so much. I don't even want to say the full name of the thing. Make cookies then. You can make a lot more for less. I could bake my own. Because they composed to original music for the console and never used it. By that I mean 2 songs. What 2 songs? Can we hear them? The Switch had menu music originally. I remember seeing videos of that. Alright, what am I do here? I'm confused. I don't want to jump off just yet. The setup theme and the Nintendo Switch 2 introduction song. Right. The setup theme. There's a crack in this rock. Can I bust this? No. Right. I remember there was music at the beginning, and I was like, oh! And then it was like silence. I was like, oh. When you ever live till you've had their cookies. I mean, guys, every day I get told that I haven't lived. Eventually, I'm going to start believing it. When will I live, guys? Am I a man? Or am I a muppet? The setup theme and then Nintendo Switch 2 introduction song. It could have also just used the song from the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. The game had plenty of good stuff. Yeah, you should have submitted some of that, Minecrafter. No one else is going to. It's not like, you know, like you only submit Kirby music, I guess, but like, no one else is going to submit Welcome Tour music. If you low effort options, they had a reason to not include them. Oh, I don't know. We probably won't talk about that on stream, Mr. Sega Saturn Lives. You know, I don't think that's a topic that's, like, relevant, to be completely honest with you. It's also can be kind of divisive at some points. You know, I'd rather just leave that all off of stream. Of the YouTube life, I guess you could say. Oh, come on. Running in this game is some of the best I've ever had in any game. It's not annoying at all. Like, it's convenient to run. I'm doing intermissions right now, and I have no commitment to getting them in weekly. Yeah, there you go. It's like, you could do that. Wish I could buy the Switch Online games separately. You know, I will agree. That is one of those cases where Nintendo very well could do that if they wanted, but they don't. And the only reason I can think of is because either... I mean, it's just to get you to buy the big purchase itself. The subscription, which again, it's not a ton for the smaller ones, but if you want the GameCube, you know, that's like $60 up front. Although, you know, it's for the full year, so if you break it down, it's not like that big of a difference. But all the same, you know, sometimes it's hard to put 60 all down all at once, you know. I've only had it once, and it was because I got it for free from the Switch. When I got it, it had a bundle deal it come with, so it was like, you get the Switch, and you get like a year's worth of the family plan or whatever. Where did the toad go? There was a toad over here. Is it on this one? Minecrafter might have an insight though. It's $50? Okay. I'm sorry, I thought it was the default of the game. I paid for it once, I don't think it's worth it yet. Right now, it's just GameCube and 64. Neither one of those have games on them that I'm desperate to play. However, if I do stream the rest of my Paper Mario eventually, I'll have to get that, because that's how I did the streams originally. See, if Minecrafter agrees that something Nintendo offers isn't worth it yet, you know it's not worth it. Once GameCube is filled out, probably will be. I think DS is likely. I think DS is not that far out, and the reason why is because they are bringing Tomodachi Life. They did a remake of Luigi Mansion Dark Moon. I think we could see and like the thing is too, like, oh, they wouldn't do that because they've already got those games on there now. They don't want to put two of the same game on this thing. No, they would. They definitely would, because the way they did Link's what's the Zelda Wind Waker. The console that probably won't ever be on it is Wii U. Like, out of every console, that's the only one that I don't see them ever adding. I could see them adding... Why can I not get through this anymore? I could see them adding Wii, to be completely honest. The GameCube pretty much opened the door to everything, in my opinion. The Family Ties, the Donkey Kong Universe introduction briefly introduced the Donkey Kong franchise. Wii U will never become truly retro. Not for a long time. I could see a day when it does eventually get there, but it'll... Like, the Switch is going to become retro before the Wii U, in my opinion. Just because of the nature of the Wii U itself. Okay, guys, I am being really bad tonight. It's because basically the whole library is on the Switch. Yeah, pretty much. Every game pretty much got a port except Color Splash. If they ported Color Splash, my goodness. That would be insane. But honestly, if they had, I probably wouldn't have streamed it. At least the way that I did. And if I did, it wouldn't have been the big, eventful thing that it was. Because it was so exclusive to just one console. So the only thing that will make Wii U retro is the connection to the Wii. The Wii remotes, because its controls become extremely dated. I was looking the other day. I don't have the greatest controllers currently for... Oh, come on! For my Wii anymore. I do not have a normal Wii remote, which is what's needed for... Or I have one, but it barely works anymore. 3DS is a while away. It's going to be much later in the Switch 2's life on the thing with the NSO. Okay, guys, I can't do this. Wii Motion Plus remotes are cheaper than normal Wii remotes. I know. And that's the one that I need, is just the normal ones. 3DS isn't getting added during Switch 2's life. I don't know. Switch 2 goes 10 years. 10 years from now, 3DS is going to be 20 years old. Okay, I'm so confused. How does this how do they expect me to do this? Down here? How did I do it the first time? Hello, Jeff Indigo. Bonkers indeed. Bonkers indeed. Remember, don't lose them. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. They'll add DS, maybe Wii, and Virtual Boy. That's it. Hey, Aaron, what do you think about my Super Mario World's beta ramble? I've been seeing some of it. It's been weird. I don't know much about older Mario games. Yeah, I think, man, what game is it? I think Super Mario World might be Clem's favorite game. I've asked him a few times. I think that's his favorite. You might need to mention to Clem that you're also a big fan of the game. I have a special bonkers sling bag for them to be safe. Wow, he bought the sling bag. I got now I'm imagining a guy that has bonkers kept in his like those little fanny pouches that people buy. What are they called? Is that the name for them? I can't stand this, guys. How do you do this? That would be a disastrous financial decision for Sega. What? Sega needs to make a new console. Man, I don't think they could do it, to be honest. Unless they made a console that was very, very cheap. Like $100 at most. And put on it a couple Sonic games that were exclusive to it. But again, that's only going to get Sonic fans. Okay, here's what Sega could do. Make a console that's mobile games. Kind of like a Steam Deck, but more touchscreen based. Nobody has gone full in on mobile games, but now they own Angry Birds, which is the biggest mobile game. If they went full in on mobile games, I could see something interesting there, to be honest. Well, what mobile game do you think is bigger? Angry Birds has 2 movies. Is there one I'm forgetting? I couldn't see what you said. Ren is spreading misinformation. What misinformation? I mean, the only people in chat right now it's Minecrafter, Intername, George, Jeff, Mr. Sega Saturn Lives. That's the only people I see. J.O. was here a bit ago. Makes the most money. I've never played Clash of Clans. Candy Crush is not like a brand as much as it is just a item, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't think of Candy Crush as like a big brand of like products. You go and buy Candy Crush plushes. When I think of Candy Crush, I think of 2 things. I think of the game, and I think of the small, self-placed ad in the Emoji Movie. That's it. My Singing Monsters, I would say that's a A-tier mobile game, I think, as far as popularity goes. It's not, I don't think I'd put My Singing Monster in, like, the golden age of mobile games, because it is very heavily based on in-game purchases, which would be, like, it was the beginning of the downfall, kind of. It's still a good game, as much as I've played. Any game that's music-based is fun. You love this company momentarily. Well, why only momentarily? Why can't it be eternally? I thought you meant money made. Since Angry Birds is microscopic in downloads. Microscopic? I don't even know the stats. I know money made. I doubt it's probably the most. I can imagine something like Candy Crush being the most. Ren, you forgot one of my best friends, Carlin. I said Carlin. I said Carlin, guys. I must have said Carlin Intername really quickly like that. I did say Carlin. There's a few 100 million downloads. How many does... I know Candy Crush is one of the most downloaded in the world, so it's probably like 1 billion, doesn't it? The most downloaded mobile games have 3 billion. Crazy. Like, as far as brand goes, though, Angry Birds is it, in my opinion. Cut the Rope could have come close. If Zepto Lab hadn't, like, splintered the company into, like, thousands of different little sections, and I don't know. Zepto Lab used to be my favorite. For a while, I was probably more excited to see a new Zepto Lab game than a Nintendo game, to be honest. But they fell off. Alright, I missed a Toad somewhere. Plants vs. Zombies, Cut the Rope, Jetpack Joyride, Angry Birds. Jetpack Joyrides, that's a game. And Plants vs. Zombies were both games I never really played. Angry Birds honestly might be a contender for the first video game I ever played. That's what's cool. And I think that's cool, in my opinion. I don't think that's a bad thing. Mobile games really grew when they started. They like baby's first game. It's a mobile game, more than likely. Now even more so, to be honest, because kids want phones before they want the console. The first game you played was a Wii game. The first game I played was probably Angry Birds. Then it was a PlayStation 2 game. It was probably some sort of like night riding car thing. I don't remember what it would be called. There's also a lot of PC games that probably take that count. I don't know if you guys ever knew this or not, but like, is anybody here familiar with the brand called Sprout? It was a connection to PBS. It was called Sprout. Well, Nickelodeon, Sprout, and Disney all had websites for a very long time. And you could play games on them based off the cartoons that they had. Man, Sprout. You know Sprout, J.O.? I'm going to be honest, the first game I ever really played might have been Minecraft. That's pretty good. There was going to be a Plants vs. Zombies. It was going to be DreamWorks. I knew there was going to be a Plants vs. Zombies movies. I thought it was like Sony or Blue Sky or one of those like very like back and forth companies. I did not know it was Blue Sky. Now I'm disappointed. The first game I played was Super Mario World SNES. I still remember as a kid just watching the title screen cutscenes on loop. That's crazy. But yes, Sprout, Nickelodeon, and Disney all had a website where you could go, and I don't know if they're still up, to be honest. But they had games, and some of them were really good. I remember several of them, and I think back at them very rarely. Curious George. I was a big Curious George fan. I still am. I still think it's a great show from what I've seen, again, as I've gotten older. It hasn't, like, you know, a lot of stuff as a kid, you're like, man, I was such a big fan of this, but that's aged just so poorly. Curious George, in my opinion, has not aged poorly. Aside from a very few small episodes, maybe. From what I've seen of it, again, over time, I think it's still great. Does anybody here... I'm getting on a tangent of, like, nostalgia here. Does anybody here know the name Peep in the Big Wide World? Does anybody remember that? Who's here? I missed that toad completely. I know Intername. I missed them. I just fell off the rock, okay? It was a show. It was called Peep in the Big Wide World. It was funny too. A lot of cartoons I watched as a kid. I still remember the theme song for them. I remember the Peep in the Big Wide World theme song. That's what's funny. Did any of you guys watch G.I. Joe as a kid? I never watched G.I. Joe. I know the brand, though. I'm not, like, unfamiliar with it. You had G.I. Joe as toys?
Bjorn. Evil I am.
I don't know. We gotta find a Bjorn sound. What could be the redeemable for Bjorn, guys? Miska Muska Mickey Mouse. I remember that. A little bit. Not as much as some. Does anybody here know the show Fetch with Ruff Ruffman? I'm just going off tonight. naming everything I can think of. Alright, so these... Okay, guys, I don't like the way that's designed. That's bad design there. Hello, Garf. Welcome back to stream. Don't know if you've been here the whole time. You might have. You have the Cobra guy and the big bad Cobra. Alright, so we gotta walk off the side here and go this way. Because apparently this rock, you have to bash it, which is not explained at all. It is very unobvious that you have to break that rock. Everyone who doesn't like the stream will have 711,984 sparrows under their beds. That's a lot of sparrows. Super Paper Mario is the best Paper Mario. Solid opinion, to be honest. I can't disagree with that. Hey, I'm gonna need to mute for just a second. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Yo, Rin is gone. Do you know what time it is? I'm back. I'm sorry, Raven Turn. Yeah, mutiny. Really? I was gone for less than a minute and it was already mutiny. I do not have a loyal pirate crew. I am disappointed, guys. One of the things a pirate needs the most is a loyal crew, and it appears that I don't have a very loyal crew. Even Carlin. Carlin was going to do something even worse. Under your bed, they'll appear when you go to sleep. Goodness. Go to the battle guide to see how it works, or to the practice menu. Alright. Thanks to your efforts, the village is now teeming with paper toads. I'm heading back to the village center to get to crafting this new paper craft. I'm going to be a real doozy. I'll need a bit longer to get it built. In the meantime, you guys should go out to Bowser Jr. and rescue the princesses. Go through the pipe? I can go through the pipe now? Awesome. Do you have the miniature? Do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? I need to make a delivery to the client on the upper part of Mount Burr. The package is outside, and you can use the shortcut to zoom it over. Urgent delivery to Upper Mount Burr. Gotcha. Consider it done. Alright. Can we go in the pipe now? We can go in the pipe. I think Paper Mario is canon, personally. Mini games? Like, what is this? This delicious lack of tea refreshes body and mind for mere 20 coins. Honestly, I would drink lack of tea. Lack of tea is a great pun. Yeah. Why not? Lack of tea. I like how he sells a paper variant. Alright, what are these? No. Oh, this practice. Oh, man. These are just practices. I always think Paper Mario is canon. I think it's canon to Mario and Luigi, at least. Obviously. So if it's canon, if Mario and Luigi is canon to normal Mario, then yeah, it's canon. Alright, take care, George. I will be seeing you. Have a good night. Take care. Is this the last Lakitu place? Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it here. Thank you. We owe it to all Mario, of course. Brr, does it ever get warm here? It's great warm. It gets warm-ish, yeah. Not really. Oh well, I'll just glad we're safe. Gashnal, I gotta remember to say that. That's such a good goodbye. Gashnal Nard. Oh, is it warm? Just thinking about that makes me so happy I could cry. Hey, so, what's the deal with that creepy door over there? How does anyone get in there anyway? Just turn into a paper airplane and fly over and check it out. What are you afraid of? Easy for you to say. Well, how about we get some friends together and make yourself into a kite? I think our kite would be a bit more like an anchor. Hey, Toadette. Is the new papercraft done yet? Yeah, we want to see it. Can we see it? Can we see it? I'm so excited. I can't wait to drive it. Broom. Guys, I need peace and quiet to finish. Whoa, looks like Toadette is really focused right now. Really, apart from this game, Paper Mario is in the same canon as the other Mario games. I don't know how to translate that one, Carlin. I get the art of pixel is but I know you would translate that. The pixel art. Is over? I don't know. Ironically, I'm pretty sure the paper toads are rendered in 3D, while the 3D toads are sprites. You know. I think you're right. Fresco is a literal translation of cool. Okay. The arts of pixel are... Okay, tanned must be very then. Are very cool. The pixel arts are very cool. Is that it? Save? Good idea. See guys, intername is Backseat Gaming. We've needed a backseat gamer this big summer. And now we have intername. Intername fills that void, guys. There was a big gap. And now intername is... is filling that gap and more. But that's not to say that intername is like... You know, it's you get the point. We supposed to go this way? Where's the arrow at? Where am I supposed to go? I'm gonna go back the other way. I don't think we're supposed to go this way. What would be a Rin without the name Interer? Yeah. I'm not being sarcastic at your name. I mean, I'm quite happy to have a backseat gamer. I appreciate your help. I had a lot of backseat gamers back at Color Splash. And I like to be... I think it's cool. I think it's a privilege that I have that so many other people dislike backseat gamers. You know what, Minecrafter? I think you're right. This is a sprite, which means it's a 2D object. But this is actually rendered in 3D, which makes it a 3D object. Honestly, I honestly could make a short out of that. This is a 3D object this is a 2D object that's supposed to be 3D, and this is a 3D object that's supposed to be 2D. The 3D toads are simply sprites, and the paper ones are rendered. Big 3D renders. It's hilarious. I joined Paper Jam, and gosh dang it, I'm gonna help you see the ending. Yep. All streams should have a backseat gamer. They should. I can't wait for Ren to play Dre, so I myself can finally backseat game him. Yeah, eventually. I think if I keep what I said. We do Minecraft through the summer. Every Monday. We're doing Minecraft on Mondays now. Which means Friday can either be more Paper Jam, or if we have a special event like this week is supposed to be Chess 3. If I'm not able to do Chess 3, I need to let Unfunny is gonna let me know. There shouldn't be any changes as much as I think. He said because I do it late, it should still work, but he's gonna let me know. And I said if we have to reschedule it, that's no big deal. Next week, you know, it gives me more time honestly to get ready for it. If it gets delayed, it would be a good thing for me, I guess you could say. Although it would be painful to have to wait an extra week if I was already finished. It would have to be scripted. The short can work. What do you mean the short can work? Did you clip it? I can't wait. I can't wait. There's so funny and weird things Rin would be confused about, and it would be hilarious. Terraria. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. The map no longer has like an area. Well, I guess I'm going there, aren't I? Yep. Okay. I see. So we're gonna teleport to there and make our way up there. Okay, I see. It's considerably difficult, so extra skill issues, lovely. I mean, the idea is good. Yeah. I'll have to get time to do that, I guess. It's hilarious. All right. Where is the Lakitu headquarters? Is it over here? It's over this way. If I follow this section, the range of motion for the torso is throttled, but a crease there will make the head floptitude of coefficient way too high. Think, Toadette. Think! Gotta make this work. Alright, guys. Toadette is come tonight. And Toadette is come trying to figure out how to optimize music streams. And funny, only streamed Pikmin this week because the pure joy he felt from it made every other game insignificant. You know, it's true. Don't I hate that stuff? What stuff? Time? Did I say time or something? Okay, I didn't even hear myself say time, to be honest. My brain didn't even process what I had said, but yeah, I do hate time. I genuinely do hate time. Every issue that I have could essentially be solved by either more or less time. It's not even a joke. He talked about a Pikmin 1 marathon stream before. We also talked about a Wii Sports with Tortilla. Yep. Neither one actually exists. So lag is time's fault? I mean, lag isn't necessarily an issue. Sometimes. Most of the time, though, no. You're like, he's the goodest cat on Catlands. I do like cats. Can I drill this spot? No. Alright, well the goal is to go up this way. And now that I can drill into the wall, that's possible. Wii Sports with Tortilla would be so cool. Every time that we have the opportunity to, and I try to, it doesn't work out. I am going to try though. It will eventually happen. And when it does, it'll be a big event. I can't wait for when I see Rin family members for the first time on stream. Yeah, Digital Age has not made an appearance in quite some time. Neither has Tortalio. I think it's funny. I think Unfunny has been on stream more than Digital Age. Ren, you should probably start using some beans. Right. I forget I can just use beans. Where are they at? Items? I can just use all of them, right? I don't have to, like... They're permanent. Correct? I remember my surprise when Digital Age first showed up on the coast last game. Yep. So, Intername, since you're the expert tonight, who should I give these to? I got 4 of these, 5 of these, 3, 4, 5. Should I give all of them to one character, or should I space them out? Should I just give all of these to Paper Mario, or should I give them all to Mario? Should I just stack Luigi up a ton of health, make him a punching bag? Space them out? Okay, we're gonna give one to each. Who gets the extra one? Funny thing is, I don't know if I've ever actually seen a Rin family member appear on stream, and I've been here for like 8 months longer than you Car. No? What no? When you say space them out, that's what I think of. Evenly distribute them. Give the beans to the character with the lowest stats. Okay. You're the lowest on health then. Power beans. These are going to go to Luigi, I guess. No, it's been a while since Digital has been here. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to give these to Luigi then. Is that right? Until he gets to 48. He'll get to 40. He'll get to 47, I guess. Okay. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, when you say space them out, I don't immediately think optimize giving them to the lowest. Hang on. I got 5 of these. This is for badge points. These go to Luigi then, right? I'm just gonna double check everything I do now. By the way, I forgot to mention this. I just see it laying here. Like, I just saw this laying here. I haven't really talked about this at all. I went and Mario Kart World was not a physical game for me. We're gonna do something cool, like go to Antarctica, but polar bears are in Antarctica. Add 1 point to defense. I guess give 2 to each of the bros. But Mario Kart World was a digital game. I didn't get the physical. Okay. I'm just making sure, Intername. And the polar bears are on the North Pole. Okay. I'm not gonna ask you on this one. Oh, it's an impossible question. I don't know what to do. Intername, save me. My character forgot to talk, guys. Penguins are on the South Pole. Are penguins good guys or bad guys? Are they like King Dedede minions? Paper Mario? Alright. Thank you. Okay, final bean, stash points. Alright. There we go. Thank you for your help, Intername. But no, I keep getting distracted here, but Donkey Kong Bonanza is the first physical Switch game that I've owned. And I really did not like the cases of the Switch games for Switch 2. And I don't really care too much about Switch games either. Um, the side, I don't know, they're just hard when you have them all in a row. They're hard to tell apart. You have to pull them out and look at them. One thing I'll say, Switch 2, I did not like the Switch 2 case at all. Until I noticed that the side is not red. Like the back of it has like a design on it. One of these days, I'm gonna regret not owning Mario Kart World on physical, but at the time being, I don't think there'll ever be like a shortage of Mario Kart Worlds. I don't know. If I ever want it, I can get it, I guess. I saw someone fall off that platform while trying to cross it. He was walking really slowly when the floor just disappeared from under him. Not being able to fly must be so inconvenient. Alright, we gotta run across this. Of course, you had to jump at the end, and it did not tell me that. Ta-da! Looks like the Amazing Digital Circus, which is Digital Circus. Huh? Tada looks like Tadak, which is Amazing Digital Circus. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Whoa! Ren, why didn't you finish the yearly Mario Galaxy playthrough? I did. I finished it. What do you mean? I beat the game. The thumbnails changed. You might make sure that you look at the thumbnails. They changed. But I beat the game. Next year though, we're doing Luigi's half. I broke it up. I didn't do Luigi half yet. I needed to play other stuff. I doubt anybody else wanted more Galaxy. Alright. Garf has another work of art. Oh my goodness. Garf has been blessing us lately. He has been gifting us so many amazing... Okay, we're gonna have to learn how to do this. Oh, it's because the final part is named Pie? Is it named Pie? Huh? It's named Pie, guys. Alrighty then, let me get Discord here. We'll wait till Garf gets in stream, I guess. Comcom's been spoiling it for Minecraft lately. This is one of the best. Yeah, I say that about everyone, don't I? Garf, are you here? Alright, Garf. I always like the game to be more quiet. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. This is a song that I know pretty well. Imagine if you beat Bonanza and you see the text pop up. You can now play as Funky Kong. Oh my goodness. That would be one of the most... That would be a legendary moment. Alright, guys. Here we go. I do know this song, so this is hopefully this will be like the SpongeBob intro. Here we go, watch and stream. Don't you know it's time to roll your cream? It's lagging like I've never seen. I need frogs and a dog. You misspeak, it's in quotes for too long. You could say that Bjorn is real mean. Oh, we can stream all the way to the stream and join a cool gangster team. Jump with me and company. Oh, wow. Ba 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 bum. It's time to gamble all your frogs. Rin, you're kicking dogs. Rennie, you're a lemon and a monk. And if the Bjorn invades the stream, don't fear, don't punch your ear, since you are a really skunk. Dun, 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 dun. I forget how good that song is. Unbelievable, Garv. That is. I love my favorite part of that song is oh, we can stream all the way to the stream and join a cool gangster team. Jump with me and company. Oh, wow. That's my favorite part. I love the way you did that, where company is 3 syllables. And I could say company, like two, but you broke it into 3 syllables. So jump with me and company. It's like, that is like one of the best rhymes, Garf, you've ever made, I think. I am a strong coughing baby. Thank you, Garf. Your parodies are absolute peak. They really are. I don't know what we would do without them. All right, let's practice this. Garf's best rhythm is so he made a decision to have real bad vision. Well, of course you would say that, but you know. Oh. Oh. I mean, I won't deny that's a good line, Minecrafter. I just, you know. Okay. Okay, you spam A at the end. My favorite song I made was Rinny the Skillless Streamer. Rinny the Skill. Type put. Could you put the lyrics for that in chat? Rinny the Skillless Streamer had a really laggy stream. I don't remember what you wrote, Garf. I wish I did. Okay, you don't spam A. Right, game audio. Forgot to turn that back on. Sorry about that. I I muted it for the song. I don't know what Charlie's Inferno is, to be honest. Alright, we wait till we get to the end. Okay. Okay. I see how this works. I've practiced this enough. I'm glad it lets you practice. Renaissance, I had to DM the lyrics again since it's too big for YouTube chat. Yeah, no worries. Let me go look. Let's go look at Rennie the Skillless Streamer. Rennie the Skillless Streamer had a very laggy stream, and if you ever saw it, you would make him roll the cream. All of his loyal viewers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rennie peacefully enjoy his games. That one, everyone rhymes. Everything rhymes with that one. Everything rhymes on that one. And it matches it perfect. It does, I will say, it does stay the closest to the original meaning of the song, though. Out of all of them, so that might be a reason for that. Smells like Teen Spirit Company parody. My Token Bat's giving me a heart, guys. Should I accept it? I don't know. It's weird. Huge hammer. The hammer of justice, guys. I have natural similarities to Rudolph. I don't have to change it much. That's the best response to that, Garf. You could not have given a better reasoning. My natural relationship and connections to Rudolph, guys. I'm just similar to the guy. We have a lot of similarities, apparently. My goodness. This is a tough one. Man, we're missing a lot of paper. How much is there with this? Alright, here we go. I love how violent this game is with some stuff. It's hilarious. That's a great move. That takes a long time, but that did so much damage. Okay, I could have blocked that. Okay, that's annoying. Yes, Rennie, because I did that. Ren, do you know how to read music? I do. I can read sheet music. Obviously, I can't read, like, crazy music. But given the time, I could figure most stuff out. At some point, I want to make a rap parody, but I don't know what raps Rennie and me both know. I could do the DK rap. DK. Donkey Kong. Or rock and roll. Okay, let me think for a minute. Any songs that I know that would be in those categories? I genuinely don't know. If Rin knows how to read music, it'll be able to force him to learn a rock song. I guess theoretically, yeah. But again, I'll say rock music, not very easy to translate to sheet music a lot of the time. Sometimes it's really basic. It's like 4 chords. Most every song is just 4 chords, but sometimes rock music is like Flight of the Bumblebee. Like, what do you even do at that point? Aside from the time you shared an intername, I don't know that song as well as you'd think. My first exposure to it was from you, so I guess I'm more familiar with that song than others, I guess you could say. I'd have to listen to it to refresh myself. Missed some bombs. I would like DK rap. I'd have to listen to DK rap though to make sure that I got the tone of it right. Because I don't have that one like completely memorized. Oh, I know a song that'd be cool. What's it called? Honey Loon Ridge? What's it called? It's from the end of Odyssey. I can't think of it. Lead the Way. There you go. That's a song I like. That was a moment for me in a video game that I think was one of the few times I feel like they could put a non-musical score in somewhere and still make me happy. I don't know, something about that song, and I think what it is to me, it's different, I think. And also it helps a lot that it's not like a bad song. It could have been something like Sonic. I feel like it managed to keep a bit of a... Oh, in my opinion, a catchy melody, I guess you could say. Not to insult every Sonic song, but just... none of them have had a... They've had melodies, but none of them, in my opinion, have been, like, super catchy. Like, moments here and there. Like... I don't know. But unfortunately, I got to go. Need sleep for work tomorrow. Yep, no worries, Raven Turn. Everybody needs sleep. Except Garf, sometimes. He claims, at least. Anyway, have a good night, Raven. I will be seeing you. Revan. Take care. Have a good night. Live and learn, open your heart. What am I made of? Okay, live and learn. All I know from that song is live and learn. And then I know the little bit that comes after it. I do not know the words. It's like da 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 da, something like that. I don't even remember that well. I just know it's. And then it goes, live and learn, and that's all. That's all I know from that one. Open your heart, no idea. And I know the one that I am an oldie. That's the only part of that one I know as well. And like the thing is too, I feel like at this point I've heard them enough to maybe have them memorized. You know what, guys? When I make my music 2 video, I'm gonna take a moment out of the video just to insult Sonic songs. I'll be like, yeah, video games are great. Video games are the best type of music, except... What if I told you? Ready? I'm like halfway through the DK rap and I accidentally am making it a diss track against you. I mean, most of them are, Garf. Most of your songs are. I have listened to the songs. Back me up here, Minecrafter. Come on. I'm sure you agree. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Like, the thing is, the song Lead the Way is like such a break or make moment for me. Like, and I don't want to say it's because it's Mario, I let it pass. I don't think it's just the fact that it's Mario. There's something about that song that's not horrible at the moment that it's in the game. Yeah, thank you, Carlin. Except lyrics, which, by the way, Sonic songs are full of lyrics. And none of them have been, like, crazy, in my opinion. Alright, let's do this. The weird effect thingy. I gotta keep writing that video. The thing is, too, I'm very passionate about this subject, which is good. It's always good to write about stuff you're passionate about. Man, I almost missed that one. Man, we're gonna miss this one. Yep. That was going by way too fast. These guys are going way too fast now. But my goodness, if it ended with, you can now play as Funky Kong. I mean, any sort of ending like that, to be honest. You can now play as Diddy Kong. You can now play as Daisy Kong. Or you can now play as Grumpy Kong. Or Void Kong. Or any Puppy Kong. I don't know. Even new characters. You can now play... I'll tell you the most insane. You can now play as King K. Rool. That would be the most insane. I'm sure they fit the game. What's the girl Donkey Kong? There's Daisy and I don't even remember her name. I know that's bad. I'm sorry, there's Diddy Kong. Dixie Kong. Well, Zack Scott can just lose his mind then. Why does he like the Donkey Kong a whole bunch? To be honest, that's the first time I've ever heard that name mentioned in my chat, to be honest. I know the guy. What significance does he have with Dixie Kong? Or Daisy, I guess. I don't know. Oh man, I missed. He likes Daisy a whole bunch. Ah. You were supposed to play as Chunky. He's dead. Specifically Elephant Daisy. Oh, that's Zack Scott? I thought that was, who did I think that was? I've seen those memes. He commissions artists to draw Daisy as an elephant. I guess I should tell Digital Age. You can make some money, draw Daisy as an elephant. I think that's all we need to know. Probably. It's about time we head back to your father's castle. I don't wanna. Plus, you're the one who told me to play here. True, but we've already explained to you that Mario and company will be here any moment. We don't care. We're done. We're not done playing yet, and we're not scared of Mario or anyone with him. Now that we've got this sweet papercraft, we're not scared of anything. Be reasonable. Look what did I tell you? Now we have to deal with this. Mario, this is perfect timing. We're coming with him. I know. Mario and company. Yep, fourth wall break. Can you believe it? Man, I should have saved before this. Where's the Toadette and the papercraft she was building? Here we are, over here. Over here. It's a peach. I didn't think it was a peach. First, thank you for your patience. Now, feast your eyes on this. Okay. Can't believe I've never seen this before, honestly. I feel like that's a pretty significant thing that I would have seen at this point. People just really don't know. Oh, that was creepy. That was pretty scary. Papercraft Peach. There's one of those cutscenes, guys. Alright, it's one of these. We can do this. We're gonna do this, and then it'll be stream will have to end. When you dash with Peach Papercraft, its parasol opens. Use it to deflect projectiles when you dash. Okay. When you throw your Peach Papercraft, it will open its parasol, allowing you to fly farther than any other papercraft so far. After a throw, press A just before landing on an enemy to inflict extra damage. Okay. Why don't they just imprison Bowser? Gotta be honest, I think Luigi's theme was my favorite. Alright, Peach, let's go. what? Oh, whoa! Okay, don't do that. All right, what's over here? Go Peach. Okay. Oh wait, I forget. We gotta go pick her up. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, this has not been hard. Go Peach. There we go. Alright, let's get these coins. Because then he wouldn't be able to go karting with them on the weekends. Yeah. To be honest, I could see that being a real reason. You know, the Mario universe is pretty unique. It's one of the few places that I could think of where you could have something like the characters go karting and it not like completely break the lore, and without it being like a super silly spin-off, you know, like I feel like most other franchises, if they did the same thing, even other Nintendo franchises like Zelda for instance, like if you had Ganondorf out there racing around with Link in Mario Kart, like Smash Bros is different, you know. How it's different, I couldn't really tell you. It's just more serious, I guess. It's alright, we did it, I guess. Because he wouldn't be. I read that. Stop leaving your name on my property. The finished DK rap is in my DMs. Alright guys, we're gonna go listen to the Donkey Kong music here. And then... Man, if I could do this. It's a boss. Minecrafter forgot to talk. What a shame, guys. Minecrafter always forgets he has a voice. Oh, you can dash over those? I did not know that. Okay, we gotta catch up to Bowser Jr. The mechanics of this are a lot more straightforward than the Luigi boss fight. Alright, Bowser Jr., come on, turn around. I need to refresh my memory. We're gonna listen to the Donkey Kong rap and then... Alright. That worked great. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna sing the Donkey Kong rap, and it's gonna be absolute peak. Not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. Goodness, Bowser Jr. Okay, guys, we need to go heal bad. I'm getting to that point in stream, guys, where I just get tired and I just forget to talk. Why is Boopkins there? I don't know why Boopkins there. Gotta be honest, the Boopkins redesign, it's not even that character anymore, to be honest. I like how I have opinions on this now. I don't even think it could count as a spike anymore. Okay, can I launch the bombs? Alright, one more hit, guys. And Peach beat Bowser Jr. Why did I not dash? Oh, we're out of energy, guys. We're out of Toad energy. This is not good. This is not good. We are out of Toad energy. Okay, guys. This is rigged. Okay, if I had died there, I would have been so mad. Alright. We have healed somewhat. Missed. That's fine. We can just do that. Alright, we did it. Alright. I like how the way you make Toads not tired is by throwing a dance party. It's like they're faking it and you throw a dance party and it's like, oh, you weren't faking it, get back to work. I still see Boopkins as a spike, and I started watching SNG4 after the redesign. Well, there you go. By the way, the DK... yeah, probably the most stupid parody I made, and that's on purpose. Alright, that's fine. Toads are not tires. Welcome, oh. No, I never lied to people on the internet. I have absolutely no idea where you be getting that idea. Alright, we're going to listen to the DK rap song here. We're going to save first, just in case. And then we're going to end stream, because it is late. It's midnight. We went late tonight. Alright, let's save. Let's pull up the DK rap. I know it pretty well. I just want a refresher. Is this it? This is it, right? Take care, inner name. I'll be. Have a good night. All right. I just wanted a little bit of a refresher there, to the general melody. I know it. I should know it. This is a long one, Garf. You did the whole song. Come on. All right. Let's see if I can do this. I hope I know it well enough on that refresher and what I do know. Okay, to the tune of DK rap. So he's finally here, streaming for you. He's 6 hours late, so make fun of him too. Put our frogs together if you want the sound, as we creamy row on the creamy ground. Huh, you are Renaissance. He's the streamer of the games, we know he's swell. He's not on time since he fell down a well. His pill is yellow and his dyslexia hurts. If he shoots ya, it'll be the worst. I've lost it. He's dumber and creamy and a bummer too. He's the first member of the company crew. Huh, he is Huh, he is Renaissance. He is I think that's how you do it, right? He is Renaissance. That's it. He is Renaissance. This calm's got style, so listen up, monks. He can keep track of your submission, so beware, punks. He likes the circus and climbs up trees. He is a koala and he eats bees. If you punch him, you'll be wrong. With the skip and a flip, he's one cool calm. Huh, you are Renaissance. He has no style, he has no grace. This Garf has a funny face. He loves the buzz and minions too. He throws a squirrel right. I'm getting it wrong, I know. Alright, I'm getting it wrong. And minions too. He throws a squirrel right at you. He also likes Officer Earl. Yeah, I messed up that. Oh, look, here it comes Garf Squirrel. Huh. You are Renaissance. You are Renaissance. He's back again and about time too. This time unfunny's being rude. He can stream real long or beat Rin in chess, but at Olive Garden, that dude is dead. Huh. You are Renaissance. You are Renaissance. This is a pretty good one, Garf. I wish I knew the song as well as I knew others. I got some parts of it a little confused. I know the tune pretty well. It's honestly, singing it myself, I see it's a pretty decent melody. Dun 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 dun. I see it. Anyway, thank you all for making these streams so much better. They'd be so bad without the company. Wouldn't mean a thing. Anyway, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, you had a verse in there. You had a verse in there about ComCom. Gashnal Nard. I suppose Gashnal Nard to everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully. You know how it is. I still no, I haven't. I know. It would be terrible. It would. Without Garf, it would be so much less random. It would be... Garf is a huge contributor to the fact that we have a company. Garf has had enormous influence in the looseness of my streams. I probably would have kept them a lot more tight and like... I don't know, what do you want to call it? Like that streamer we rated that time that barely even wanted to pay attention to chat because it was like weird. if it wasn't for Garf in the early days, there's a chance that I would have ended up more like that, because I was just trying to figure out how you do it, and I didn't really know. I'm more loose than a slice of juice, Dr. Garf. Gameplay oriented, yeah. Like, it's focused on the game more than the stream itself, I guess. Garf was a big influence on me being more loose with it. And like, I'm not saying like I dislike how it is now. I'm much happier with the way it is. I just wouldn't have known. Anyway, thank you all. I hope you all have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. May the frankly be with you.